on the topic of starting a company in China, do I need a JV partner? Do I need to work with a Chinese, do I need to find a Chinese co-founder, or is it quite doable to, go there, learn about and execute myself?
If you have some cultural understanding of yourself, because you're cultural background in China, you're a Chinese student or something like that, then you've got to, this is not as important. In terms of JVs, you see, the JVs that you hear about, they apply to big industrial players.
Yeah.
It's not many startups that do that very, very successfully. Where they're talking the likes of big retailers and big automobile companies and things like that. But you need a
Or partner, I guess is the better term, a Chinese partner.
Yeah, see, and this is on a spectrum. If you have deep tech,
Yeah.
you can disclose.
Yeah, this side.
It's out?
This one.
But that's okay, as long as that one keeps going.
Yeah, we're going to just record.
Okay. If you've got deep tech, you can make a lot of mistakes because you've still got something very defensible.
Yeah.
If you've got light tech, well, you better have someone who understands how the system works, has the right people
Can
in
move
place.
fast enough.
Yeah. Other ways you can do this is find there's some very friendly tech parks. There's some very friendly, government organisations, and you might want to just acclimatise yourself with one of them first to find out, and they have more kind of, they're more they'll protect you and they'll keep you out of trouble if to some extent if you get close to them and learn how that works.
Yeah.
So that's what I do. I get an education first, okay? But there's some great examples, like a Sydney guy who's founded Mailman. He doesn't speak any Chinese, but he has been there for quite a while, and he raised $18 million from a VC fund and the famous NBA basketball player, Yao Ming.
Oh, you're kidding?
No.
Yao Ming.
Yao Ming.
Wow.
Right? But he's bringing Western resources, Western brands that were very defensible.
It's kind of like what Juwai was doing then to an extent as well.
Yeah, see, these guys have a Western resource that you can't compete against unless because they've got that.
Yeah.
So if you're competing in the Chinese market against other Chinese, mate, they know their market. They're extremely hardworking. They're extremely smart. They've got resources and they allow compete. But if you have those resources, like a Juwai, like the mailman, or some other Western resource, some fashion brand or consumer brand or education offering, you've got something defensible that you can bring that's harder to compete out. And then you can make some mistakes. Then you're giving yourself, and then your Chinese co-founder can't just suddenly start it himself and run off with the idea. You've got some defensible stuff there. So I'd look at your business and ask yourself whether you've got that defensible resource.
And that probably applies to more than just China. That's going into any market, really.
That's probably true. That's probably true. I mean, there seems to be less competition, I would say. There seems to be this thing in the West where, like, oh, you've got this idea, we'll stay off it because we've got a whole other idea.
Yeah.
China's not like that. It's like, well, what's so good about you? I can do that. I'm going to show you I can do that. And then you get 10 guys with amazing skills competing against you overnight because you raised some money. It's just a different. It is the same, but on a different scale.
Yeah.